Greetings, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters for March of 2026. And what we have got for you right now, well, it's Tetris. That is what we have. We have Tetris for you. So let us find out what Tetris we're going to be playing today. Here's our whole. That is not the right thing. That is. Oh my god, we're spoiling the end, guys. What the heck? Who spoiled the end of this? Here, let's get back to March here. All right, there it is. All right, so what we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm just going to give you the whole rundown of all of today's action. I think 5 total matches in DAS Masters today. So the first thing we're going to do is the teal bracket. Match 14 up there up top. Elias versus Nenu. The winner of that will take on Scamper in the top 16. So an immediate top 16 match against Scamper. That will be the first of our top 8 determined in DAS Masters this month. So that's 2 matches teal. Then blue bracket. It's going to be Leo versus Shuichi, top 16. That'll be another top 8 player determined. And then it'll be a little bit of a break, couple hour break. We'll be back then with the pink bracket, Pixelandi versus Username Gold for a top 8 spot. This is like top 8 day. We're just, gonna get everybody in the top 8. Then it's going to be Storm versus Meme in the purple bracket, and the winner of that will go to the top 8. So today we will determine 4 of our top 8 players, which is good. Okay? All right. Take a look at our rules. The rules say that this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no turbo functions used, whether electronical, mechanical, or even biological. No biological turbo. So these are best of 5 matches. The first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players, make sure your hertz and input displays are turned on. Make sure that you are heeding the spirit of electrical is not a word. You mean electronical? Yeah, no, it's a joke. So heed the spirit of DAS. This is a DAS tournament. So play DAS. Press and hold play style, not slow tap all the way through play style. You can add a quick tap at the end of a DAS movement, and taps in the middle of the board are unpoliced, but those, extreme left and right sides of the board, those should be pretty much DAS, okay? You know what DAS is, so just play DAS, okay? All right? Just play DAS. You should not receive any advice while you are playing a game, and nobody should be telling you about your opponent's board or score or any other information. Do not pause unless commentator tells you. If you do experience tech issues like with OBS or computer or internet or capture or camera, then just keep playing. Don't go, oh, wait, we're going to restart, right? So what? Yeah, don't you know? No, just keep playing. Good? Good. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at 26767. Yeah, I can't believe we're still doing 6-7, but whatever, man. Whatever gets you to put that monies into the prize pool, then 6-7 is great, 6-9 is great, 420 is great. All these numbers are great so long as that you put them in the prize pool. Now we're looking to get to $1,000. That will enable us to pay our top 8. Otherwise, we're just going to pay our top 4. And remember, everybody, our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. I do not fund it. We don't have Corporation for Tetris Broadcasting. We don't have an endowment. We're not running a hedge fund to do this. It's you guys, okay? So this thing gets as big or as small as you guys want it to get. So use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. One that says DAS March or March DAS or DAS whatever, DAS, whatever it says. That is, wait, why did it just absorbed? I just wrote Matcherino and it didn't. Wait a minute, what? Whoa, what the heck? I've never seen it do that before. All right, there it is. Restream.io is being a little bit weird. Yeah, DAS March. Click on that one. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner is a button that says log in. Click on that to log in. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. Once you're in, look on the right side of the screen for the button that says contribute. It's the color of mustard. Okay, that's how to support the players, to support the channel. That's something you can do. You can go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support, keep this channel going just like the people on this slide have done. Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Kid, Java T, Jason, Sonny, and Mila, and everybody else supporting the channel. Thank you so very much. If you don't like Patreon, that's okay. You can use the support command, bring up some other ways to support us. You can make an ongoing contribution via Streamlabs or PayPal. There's some one-time contribution methods as well. And if you're watching on YouTube, you've got super chats and stickers. You can join the channel as a member. You can gift a channel membership. Over on Twitch, you can contribute bits. You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. And if you are an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. You cannot save or stack these. You must use it or you will lose it. So do not lose it. Use it on us. Okay? Good. Flop on over to our game screen. We'll get our players lined up, stencil-wise, camera-wise. We got a big Nenu today, but I think that's just because whoever he played before was a big player, and now we will have a small Nenu. Or medium Nenu is, I think, good. Sometimes you can have a too big of a Nenu, and it's like, whoa, that Nenu is way too big. But now we're gonna have a medium Nenu, and I think that's the right Nenu. All right, Nenu is medium. All right, there he is, medium Nenu, Oregon. Oregon, life is good. Oh, that's nice. And yeah, let's increase the size of our Elias to match our sized Nenu sized person. Oh, whoops, I kind of flopped that over. There we go. There's Nenu. And stencil wise, I guess we'll futz around with it. Let me see. DM10. I'm going to reset the transform. Ready? This would be oh, look at that. Perfect stencil. Amazing. Is the DAS Matcherino link supposed to go to DAS Masters January? Well, I think just in the phrasing, the posing of the question, you have answered it. Obviously, that is being erroneously done. I did not realize that. Copy. It's the wrong title, but it's the right Matcherino? Oh, it is? It's the wrong title. Oh, yeah, it is the wrong title. Let's edit that. Let's edit it right now. Yeah, okay. I effed up. Guys, Vandy was wrong on the internet again. Let's fix it right now, lest anyone think that it's January, March. There we go. All right, thanks for catching that. I did update it, so I effed up. All right, players, pieces are on their way. That is the piece music. We're going in order today. Who's the one that likes it in order? Is it Trebus, Tayo? Is it Trebus? Trebus? Pieces are here, 6EE131. And it says, good luck, have fun. Elias says, good luck, have fun. Sounds like something Mr. Brain would say. Yeah, that sounds like something Mr. Brain would say. All right, both players are on seed. Both players are ready to go. Let us get them. I don't even have my facts and logic page up. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, there it is. Yeah, both players are ready to go. They're on seed. It's time to start. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Elias versus Nenu. The winner will go to the top 16. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side of your screen, Elias, seed number 10 from Ecuador. Oh, I think might be hanging out in Canada right now. We'll get you a full accounting of all of Elias's movements, where he is, what he's doing. I think he's in Canada. This is the rumor. But anyway, he's got a PB of 1.31 million, one of a relative handful of players to have the 1.3, although it seems to be growing. I mean, I think just a year ago we had like 9 or 10, and now I think we're up to like 16, 17, something like that. 1.3ers. Elias is one of them. He was ranked number 12 in the most recent Premier poll ranking DAS players. That was taken back in January. I think we're due for a refresh of that poll in April. Elias was the runner-up in DAS Masters in January. The most recent time we did the tournament was the runner-up to Blue Scooty, or Scooty winning that DAS Masters for the first time. Winning, becoming the second player, of course, to win DAS Masters and Masters in the same month. That was a pretty crazy, historic thing. But Elias was in that one. He was in the top 4 of our Mega Dasters Championship last year. He went out to Fractal in that one. That is our first annual, and who knows, maybe our last annual? I don't know. We'll see. DAS Masters annual event. And he's played a bunch of times, a lot of top 8s. He also played in Mega Masters, our Open Championship in 2025, and has a notable appearance in the Masters event as well. And you should go back to June of 2025. And actually, you should go back to the Mega Masters match. Both, Elias, when he gets in these open events, it's always cinema. It is always cinema. So make sure you go and check that out. 303 for Elias, 303 for Nenu. And on the right side, it is Nenu, everybody's friend, seed number 23 from Indonesia. And he has got a PB of 1.31 million as well. Another 1.3er. And in fact, I think, Elias to get to, or no, it was Nenu. Nenu to get to round 2 had to defeat another 1.3er. So, very, very interesting. So 3 of our top 3ers ended up playing each other's rounds 1, round 2, which is crazy. And the other 2 of the other 1.3ers played each other in round 1 as well. That was Ufmean Zeg and Storm. That was pretty crazy. Anyway, Nenu, Indonesia 1.3, ranked number 16 in that January Premier poll. By the way, you can find the full rankings, both Open and DAS competition for NES Tetris, over at premierpoll.com. Premier has an E at the end. Use the PP command to bring up the link to that. Nenu is a 2-time CTM Masters event winner. Won it in, I want to say, September of 2019. And then in May of 2021. That is from memory, so hopefully I got that right. But playing DAS here, Nenu was the runner-up in the first ever DAS Masters back in July of 2024. So we've got the first ever runner-up and the most recent runner-up playing against each other right now. So yeah, he was the runner-up at the first ever DAS Masters July 2024 against Pixel Andy. He's a former Challengers Circuit winner. He won a couple of seasons of CTL back in the day, season 2, season 5, and I think season 17. Maybe there are others, but that's pretty crazy. And of course, you know him from his notable runs in the Classic Tetris World Championship in 2020 and 2021, the 2 online years. Nenu with some great moments in that, a top 4 finish in 2020, top 8 in 2021. Elias 558, 536 for Nenu. Yeah, we should just have, 1.3ers only, right? Just have a tournament for 1.3ers. But that would leave out some very good players. 586 for, so we shouldn't do that, I guess is what I'm saying. 589 here for Elias, 590 for Nenu. Tetris for Elias, 617, 618 for Nenu. Elias setting up that long bar in column 9, taking the skims, trying to keep it open, long bar down. Tetris for him, and good clean way of clearing out that whole thing with that gap on the board. So remember, we do start on level 18. Level 19 speed kicks in at, level 19 to 130 lines in. And then players will have 100 more lines before the speed changes again, level 29. And that speed is, double what it is now. It is, in effect, a kill screen. Traditionally, it has been the kill screen in NES Tetris before, hyper tapping, and certainly with rolling when it became playable. But back in, the day, this was the play style, and level 29 was the kill screen. 789 for Elias, 765 for Nenu. 1.3 is, Bendy says, 1.3 is such a stupid thing for DAS. It is a complete waste of time. Oh, Bendy. Sour grapes. Bendy has several notable games that have fallen short. But wait, did you finally get the 1.3? Did you finally get it? He just got it? Like, when did he get it? Oh, that's good. 837 for Nenu, 883 for Elias. Oh, he got it yesterday. All right, congratulations, Bendy. Wish I could stay up to date with all the DAS news. If I had a whole, if we had 10 times, if we were 10 times larger of an enterprise, then we could have a whole team of statisticians and production team giving me interesting facts like what happened in the world of DAS yesterday. Unfortunately, we are a piddling enterprise. 941 for Nenu, 988 for Elias. We're on level 27. Same line count. Elias with the Tetris. And Elias is about, a Tetris and a half ahead. So Nenu has got to stay clean. He's got to keep Tetrising. And Elias really just needs to keep scoring. The hardest part of doing that already exists. What do you mean? 10xing CTM or? I mean, the problem is we got to pay people, right? We can't just get people to do things for free. Yeah, stats exist, but all right. So BO4 for Elias, Nenu A59, and that is a double 29, a 1.1 for Elias, and an A61 for Nenu. And Elias is going to edge out Nenu in game number 1. That's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game. Sometimes I got to be honest, sometimes I forget like 29 is the end because I'm so used to these rolling matches. And I'm like, oh, wait, I should be more excited than I am. Whoops. Sorry. All right, great game. Very, 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 very good game between these two. Let's go ahead and get these players some new pieces. But yeah, like I would we have stats and we have this and that. I mean, you say that's the hard part. I mean, it is the hard part. But now that it exists, it's the easy part. Right? Now that it exists, that is actually the easy part now. The hard part is, you got to have people show up, you got to have a team, you got to coordinate, you got to get these stats up when they matter, contextualize them. It's a whole thing. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on scene, and 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh yeah, I forgot about the score of the day. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to go to Beepo Monk. Or I guess there's a spreadsheet. But yeah, well, just go to Beepo Monk channel, and that is how. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how they do things in like Major League Baseball and the National Football League. They go to some Gen Alpha meme server to get the interesting facts of the day. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. I mean, actually, that probably is kind of what they do. They just do it in Slack, I'm sure. Probably is what they do. Oh, what's up, Ravioli Reed? 142 for Elias, 102 for Nenu. What happened in game one? I had to step away. Well, Travis, a special report for you. Elias got a 1.1. Nenu, like a 1.06. They got double 29s. I don't know. Was it 1.06? It was somewhere in there. So it was a good game. You missed a good one. 191 for Elias, 152 for Nenu. Easy said, I just caught up on the recent CTM streams, and she likes how all the top 8 spots for CTM March have been from the players coming from the round of 32 matches. Yeah. Is it every single one? So did all the round 2 defenders lose? Is that what happened? Because that's how I think of it. I always think of, all right, round 1 and round 2, those are, the 17 through 32. And then everybody that's introduced in round 2 are top 16 qualifiers, but they sort of have to defend their position from these little upstarts, right? Coming from rounds 1 and round 2. So I always think of the round 2 players as defending their seeds. Like, prove that you deserve this top seed. So far, 5 of the 8 round 2 defenders lost, and 2 out of 2 round 3 defenders lost. That's nuts. Yeah, now we're gonna have to look at that. I mean, I guess today is DAS Day, so it's kind of irrelevant, but. But, you know, a win for the format. I know. Evesy saying 32 player bracket proving its worth. Yes. Just a few months before we make it. Before we make it 24. But, you know, 32 player CTM was will have been a good time. We'll look back on it fondly. $473 for Elias, $310 for Nenu. Yeah, I don't know 100% if we're gonna make it 24, but I gotta go get a job. Okay, and we're gonna have to make some changes as a result. But you want to hold 32 player double elimination? When would that come in? Probably after Mega Masters. But before CTWC, something like that. It depends on when I find a job. But yeah, I'm toying with the idea of scaling that back to 24. Like any of the tournaments we do would be 24. And then a top 8 one day. Yes. So the rounds 1 and 2 would be done throughout the month, and then there'd be a final day where we do the top 8 all in one day, cut across 2 streams, and then reconvening, and just kind of like the old days for those of you who were around in the old Vandy and Kibby days. But it wouldn't be doing 16 on that day. It would be top 8. 452 for Nenu, 626 for Elias. Anyway, that's kind of what's in my head right now. I need to save up for CTWC. Well, sorta. I mean, I can't be 48. Like, you know, you can go a couple of years, but I can't be 48 with no health insurance. It's not something I can do. $530 for Nenu, $752 for Elias. Oh, Nenu in trouble. The long bar gets over. So can Nenu live this? And no, the answer is no. Elias is going to go up 2 games to none. No thanks, Colin. I'm very much not against it. Just in my particular case. All right, so Nenu going to mull this out. Try to get them back to backs. He's got a good pace, so why not? I know, Colin. Yep, that's exactly it. Exactly. All right, well, he's got the max. I thought he was going to maybe just try to go, you know, he's got the max already. I thought he was just going to try to go for that 1.1. And maybe he still will. But, I mean, where's he going to get it? Where is it coming from? Oh, nice. Set up for a Tetris at the end, so not bad. Not bad. New pieces players. 2-3, E3, 3-4. Yeah, you took that burn, I think, just after 28, and I don't know. I don't know where it was going to come from. I was like, oh, if he could somehow find a way not to take that burn. But, yeah, I don't know. All right, the pieces are here. And all of a sudden, Nenu down 2-0, so he has got to win this one to stay in the match and the tournament. Let's go ahead and get him started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tetris for Nenu, 25,000, 46,000 for Elias here in game number 3. Little stand up of the J piece for Nenu. All right, Nenu running out of burns here. All right, it's going to manufacture at least a possibility of some more. There we go. Nenu stashing those pieces over on the left side, skims and gets a Tetris. 126 for him. Oh, Elias, nice long bar there to open up that right side long bar over Tetris. For him, 107. Trebus with some online facts about Elias's shirt. I guess it features, what is it? The blue nose. What is the blue nose? It was a legendary Canadian fishing and racing schooner launched in 1921 in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, renowned as the Queen of the North Atlantic, designed by William Rouet and captained by Angus Walters. It dominated the International Fisherman's Trophy for nearly 2 decades. Its image famously appears on the Canadian dime. That's the blue nose? Why does that look like a mountain? I thought it was a mountain, but you're saying it's a fishing and racing schooner. 273 for Elias, 275 for Nenu. But I guess it's too pointy to be mountains. So I believe it is the blue nose. $325 for Nenu. You assumed I mentioned Nova Scotia in a past stream. Did I? How does that? Everyone remembers all the dumb stuff I say, and I don't remember it at all. What? When did I talk about Nova Scotia? $376 for Nenu, $391 for Elias. The winner of this will take on Scamper immediately in the round of 16. Tetris for Elias, 462, 445 for Nenu. All right, Nenu with the adjust of the long bar right in the middle of the board. It's going to work out. 518 for him. 537 for Elias into level 19. Is Scamper a bunny? I mean, you'll have to wait and see. Didn't we have this argument already? Like Scamper and Thumper? And people were convinced like Scamper was Thumper's bunny friend. And it may or may not be some sort of Mandela effect. I was talking about the Mandela effect with somebody, and they were like, don't you mean the Mandela effect? I always thought it was the Mandela effect. And somebody was like, so yeah, isn't it the Mandela effect? I'm like, no, it's the Mandela effect. And and they're like, no, I swear it was the Mandela effect. I know. So it was like a whole Mandela-ception. Tetris for Nenu. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Trabus. Trabus with the online facts today. I mean, the glancing references to non-Tetris things. You're the director of glancing references. 724 for Nenu. 793 for Elias. There's a triple for Elias. So now they're one line apart. They're 50,000 points ahead, Elias. So it's pretty similar to situation to game one. So Nenu has got to either keep his foot on the accelerator and outscore Elias here in the last few, or Elias is going to top out spectacularly, and preferably, I guess, for Nenu's perspective, both. But Elias getting another Tetris 987. So Nenu has got to build for at least two or find two I don't know where he's going to be able to do that. There's 945 for Nenu. Elias, meanwhile, setting up center well to seal it no matter what. And Elias going to take this one 3 games to none. So Nenu, GG's to you. You are here and you played great. Double 29s again here in game number 3. So it's always good to see Nenu. Elias says, that's actually my first back 4-back max. I think I got a max in warm-ups right before. Well, that could be. Well, you're going to have a chance to keep it going because we have you against Scamper. So GG's, Nenu. We love you. And please see us again. So let's go ahead and run some ads so we can live. And there we go. And then we will bring up our next match. It's going to be Elias versus Scamper. So goodbye, number 10. Hello, number 7. And goodbye, number 23. Hello, number 10. And we'll get our players situated, refreshed, and all that. Whoops. 7 and 10. All right, please tell me Scamper's here. Oh my God, stream my birthday. Thank you, hi Vandy. Oh my God, Chen, I didn't get you anything. Oh God, no. Oh God. Happy birthday, Chen. Oh, thank God Scamper's here. Thank goodness. You know, I know things happen to people, but honestly, if we'd had one more, you know, no show, whatever, I think I would crack. I would totally crack. It would just be over for me. All right, there's Scamper. Line up the old Scamper. So yeah, what was the verdict? Was Scamper actually a bunny in the Winnie the Pooh cinematic universe, or what? What did we determine? All right, players, just take a minute to warm up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, my peeps. It is time. Oh, Elias doesn't want to play again because he's going for the back 5 back, I think. Yeah, so he does not want to play. He doesn't want to warm up. I think that's what's happening. He just wants to go to the next one. Yeah, there's the blue nose right there. Look at that. Here, let's look. Wow, what a ship. I think there's 2 records, right? There's the comp world record where it's just, did you get it in competitive games as opposed to warm-ups and things like that. And then there's the kind of Guinness Book of World Records version where you don't warm up or start any other games. There's like those 2 varieties of it. All right, looks like both players are ready. 828314. Both players ready? Yeah, let's go and get them started. Game number 1, top 16. The winner goes to the top 8. Scamper versus Elias in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Elias just defeated Nenu in round 2 to get here to this round of 16. It was a sweep of Nenu. We got 3 max outs. And he had 1 max out in warm-up. So he's actually working on a back 4 back streak. He has not done any warm-up games in between. So we'll see what he can do. He's going to try to get that back-to-back 5 in a row max outs. Elias was the runner-up in the most recent DAS Masters. Went out to Blue Scooty, who won his first one. Also, top 4 player in our Mega Dasters annual DAS Championship. He went out to Fractal in that one. He's got a bunch of top 8 appearances in DAS Masters already. And he did appear in our Mega Masters event, which is our open, and he's a DAS player. So he's not like rolling sometimes and DAS sometimes, but he made an appearance at our Mega Masters event. And had really an epic battle with Miles. You should go watch it if you can find it. So Elias, seed number 10 from Ecuador, PB of 1.31 million, and ranked number 12 in the most recent Premier poll. On the left side of your screen, Scamper, seed number 7 from Great Britain. It's so great. It's the United Kingdom. It's a very united kingdom, all I've heard. It's got a PB of 1.26 million. Elias up kind of high on the board here. 1 row off the bottom, gets a Tetris, and he's got a T-spin set up. Here comes the T, and he gets it. Scamper's PB is 34th on the PB leaderboard the last time I looked. Scamper was the organizer of a very influential, famous series of DAS tournaments called the CT DAS Real Tournaments and their test tournaments. And those were pretty influential as early DAS-only tournaments in the competitive Tetris scene. I think they had if I recall, they had slightly different rules. They were a precursor to Spirit of DAS. But anyway, how do you know Scamper? Well, Scamper Played in the silver bracket of CTWC in the 2 online years. Played in our Mega Masters event in 2023. Mega Dasters, of course, in 2025. Played in the Classic Tetris European Championship in 2020. Das Masters wise, he has he's appeared in what? I think this is his third. Well, this is his. I guess would be fourth. This would be a 5th overall appearance in our Das Masters series, inclusive of Mega Dasters. He's finished as high as the top 16. He did that in March of 2025. So if he can get through this round, he'll have achieved his highest finish in Das Masters. And I keep getting texted. I've got a package. Okay. Great job. Scamper also played in our Stupid Tetris Monthly No Bars November, which was in November. 361 for Scamper, 408 for Elias. It's kind of funny. Scamper's got the same shirt on as in the the little avatar that I clipped out. But he's got shorter hair in that one, and he's got longer hair in this one. So, a study in contrasts. Tetris for skin. It's like, this is my Tetris shirt. You know, some people have that. $418 Scamper, $419 for Elias. Scamper clean. Elias actually sets up for a dirty Tetris. Column 3 rows up. And now just waiting, trying to take the skims he can take. Oh, this is tough for Elias. Oh, no, that's a top out for Scamper. So really both players were experiencing it. Elias was already ahead anyway, but he is going to sort of survive that sequence, and Elias goes up 1-0. And Elias was going to top out anyway, so if Scamper could have found a way to survive, he might have had a shot. So Elias not going to get the back 5 back. But you won. DC D8 A1 Delta Charlie Delta Echo Alpha 1. We are going to have one match after this one in this stream. That's going to be in the blue bracket, Leo versus Shuichi. There might be a little bit of time between this match and when that one is scheduled to start, but we'll stay on. Game number 2, Elias up 1-0. 3-1 Tetris. Prize pool could use a little attention, just a little tiny bit of attention if you want to contribute to the prize pool. That is, sends a signal to me, your intrepid tournament organizer, that you want to continue to see Das Masters. We will continue to run, this tournament series and really any tournament series so long as it continues to be supported. So if you want to continue to see Das Masters, one great way to ensure that is to vote with your dollars or your pesos or euros or whatever you got. Bot? Is bot a currency? Krugerrands? How many currencies can you name without looking it up? Scamper in trouble. He is going to block off that left side, and that he cannot get the bar over to the left. And Scamper going to top out here in game number 2, just 12 lines in. Scamper not pleased, but Elias is going to take game number 2. And that is a frustrating top out, I'm sure, for Scamper. And Elias is like, well, I'm trying to do my streak here. I'm trying to start a new streak. That's the other problem, too, with these back-to-back streaks is, like, what if your opponent early tops and then you're, like, mullining from 30 lines? And you're like, oh, geez. So it's kind of good that it ended. We don't have to deal with that. 0A7A40. McMonkey with the 202 is going to get this prize. Yes, there you go. McMonkey doing what he needs to do. 269.69. So thank you, McMonkey, for the 202. And if that's what it takes, to get, if it's meme numbers you guys want, then go for it. I'm all for it. All right, both players are ready. It's game number 3. So Scamper very quickly down 2-0. Needs to win this one to continue on in the match of the tournament. 3-2-1 Tetris. McMonkey says, let's get this prize pool into Gen X meme territory and out of Gen whatever meme territory. I'm with you. McMonkey's comment was tiny bit of attention. Yes, prize pool has gotten a tiny bit of attention, so thank you, McMonkey. Now, it's got to be somebody that's super offended. They do not want to see these horrible numbers on the screen, so there's one way to take direct action to remedy it. All right, Scamper looking for Tetris number 1. He's going to find it, and he gets it. 33,000 Scamper. Elias now kind of up high here. Complicated situation. He's actually set up for a dirty, but oh no, that is going to be a top out for Elias. And all of a sudden, we just cannot get past 20 lines or whatever. So Scamper is good in game number 3. What's up, Ego Chip over on YouTube? (0765A7). Yeah, you can take a moment, Elias. You don't have to rush. We have plenty of time now. Plenty of time. Oh, your capture froze? Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, so Elias going to remedy his capture, and there we see, oh, there's the close-up you've been looking for of that schooner Okay, both players are ready. Both players are on C. Let's get them started. Game number 4. Elias 2, Scamper 1. Scamper looking to tie it up. Force a decider. 3-2-1 Tetris. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. All right, well, take it up with Trebus, McMonkey. A schooner is a type of sailboat. And the only one of its kind to have 2 or more masts, with the one in the front being the shortest of all. All other types of sailboats have larger masts up front and smaller ones toward the rear. Okay. Oh, it's a Mallrats movie quote. I gotta be honest, I never watched it. My browser, I'm sure everybody's browser now has, whenever you Google something, it gives you like an AI kind of answer to it above the search results. But I still go into the search results because I just find that I don't know, I learn more. I don't know. Move over to websites that I never heard of. You know, I don't know. I've failed as a 40-something. Yeah, I never saw Mallrats. Like, when that movie came out, I never liked being a teenager. I never liked teenagers. Now they're okay. Now that I've got some distance. But I didn't want to see movies depicting teenagers. I didn't care about them. 20-somethings, teen. Like I didn't care about that. Wasn't for me. And now that it's, 2026, I'm probably, I don't know if I'll go back and watch it. Maybe I will. $291 for Scamper, $175 for Elias. So I didn't see a lot of these, a lot of those kind of movies. And I wasn't super into any of that Kevin Smith stuff anyway. Like it just didn't appeal. I mean, there are some movies I guess that I did like. That were kind of teenager movies. I guess there were some. Colin says Paul Blart. Yeah, and I guess also the setting. Like I didn't really care about the mall. I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see the. I don't care about a mall. I didn't care about Kevin James. And I didn't want to see. It looks too stupid. $387 for Scamper, $294 for Elias. I guess a teenager movie. I don't know. What's a good teenage? Say Anything. Great movie. Great. It's like saying, I don't want to go to space, so I didn't watch Star Wars. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I watched Star Wars. It was fine. I'm not gaga for Star Wars. Who watches movies based on what you'd actually want to do in real life? Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to live in that. I didn't want to be transported to the universe of a mall, right? I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it adequately during a Tetris stream. 392 for Elias, 516 for Scamper. And also, yeah, I kind of understood that, like, I don't really care too much for, like, drug humor and stuff like that. And so, I don't know, these, like, two stoner, Jay and Silent Bob, and to me, it was like, who cares? It's kind of repellent to me. $497 for Elias, $577 for Scamper. Yeah, I always find that I didn't like that. $609 for Scamper, $524 for Elias. When's the classic Tetris mall opening? I would love now to go to a classic Tetris mall. $585 for Elias, $667 for Scamper. And, come to think of it, Kingsman is kind of like the Paul Blart of Tetris. In a way. Very similar. Oh, Elias with that quick tap of that left side to get those pieces over. Long bar in Tetris, Elias, and another one, 673. Now, Elias is 10 lines ahead and 5,000 points behind. This will become relevant because, we're 50 or so lines away from 29. I could easily see Kingsman in one of those security uniforms on a Segway, zipping around. I would like that. $750 for Scamper, long bar in Tetris, Elias, $799. So Elias now in the lead. Tetris for him, 836. Now, of course, again, 7 to 10 lines ahead, something like that. Tetris for Scamper, 802. And another one, Elias, 872. 213 lines, 204 Scamper. Scamper setting up that long bar. Column 9, long bar over Tetris for Scamper, 834. Elias setting up again. Long bar, Tetris. He's into 28 at 941. Scamper is set up. Long bar, Tetris, 907 entry into 28 for Scamper. Elias is trying to set up for one, and he's not getting a bar at all. And that's a top over 979. So Scamper, if he gets a 36,000 here, yeah, that would be enough. If he gets a Tetris, and he gets the Tetris, and that is enough. At the very end, that last Tetris into 29 is what did it. Treva says could have taken one. Yeah, that's always the gamble right at the end in these DAS matches that are online. It's a really tough gamble. Somebody's got to work out the game theory of that. Like what to do. Like this is pure like game theory. Like somebody's got to work it out. Like what should I do? I always go for two, never go for two, just always go for the one. Somebody's got to work it out. 30% of the time, go for one, I don't know. Wow. So we're going to a decider, guys. Just saying, if players on NTC, that don't happen. I mean, it could still happen. Player could be behind. It could happen. What if one player is behind? You don't know what they're going to do. Should you go for one? Should you go for two? Still could definitely happen. Next time I'm not setting up for two. No, you're fine. You're fine, Winter. You're fine. You're fine. Relax. You're fine. All right. Everybody's fine. Hey, we're all friends here, Winter. All of us are friends. We're all friends. Yeah, it's hard to know. I don't know. Somebody's got to work out the math of it. I don't know. There's got to be some. There's got to be at least one mathematician who can work out the whole game theory of it. Like if you're behind by this much and this many lines, then and your opponent is this. There's got to be a whole study, right? If there were a journal of like Tetris, whatever, Tetris studies, that would be like an article. Kingsman says, I am a mathematician. All right, well, 0E7, 6B5, both players are on seed, and this is decider time. So let us get them started. The winner goes to the top 8 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Kingsman's a mathematician. Do you think Kingsman a math? I don't know. What is Kingsman's math? Is it just like, let's see. He goes up to the drive-through menu. Do I get a number 1 and a number 3, or or a number 4? What can I get? All right, Scamper is already top of the board here, trying to bring this down. Okay. A little bit. Longbar is going to help Scamper, and he's going to uncover this dirty Tetris well, column 7, and he's going to get that Tetris. So Scamper, a bit of relief. He's going to survive that. He's at 84,000, 119 for Elias. Yeah, Kingsman is a menu mathematician. We just had a contribution to the prize pool, courtesy of Junior, who contributed $9.96. My new PB. So it looks like Junior got a $9.96. So congratulations, Junior. You are very, very close. It's like a triple away. I'm still stuck at that 898. $203 for Scamper, $243 for Elias. Skimming a Tetris here for Elias 316. Long bar goes into that channel for Scamper. He's trying to keep this board right where it is so he can knock it down a bit. And okay, so he's bringing some order to the chaos. Scamper going to open up that right side. A skimming a Tetris for Scamper 266. And another one, 289, 347, Elias. Now, the lines are tied. And it's about, 81,000 point lead, something like that? Oh, wait, did Toronto? Wait, Toronto didn't happen, right? Is that this weekend? When is Toronto? Is it? I don't even remember when. It's next weekend. Okay. So not this, not like tomorrow, but next weekend. Tetris column 3 for Scamper. He's at 405, 484 for Elias. This has to be a reverse. Oh, I guess it is a reverse decider. That's true. Bloop. Oh, Colin is having a sleepover with Ronkley. Oh, that's so cute. Are you guys going to wear the same jammies? I'm on the old Trebus. I'm on the old headset. And the music is a little lower. So I got to find out how to adjust the EQ of that mic, the other mic. Cause yeah, it's a little flat, a little podcasty. 514 for Scamper, 628 for Elias. So big score here for Elias. He's on level 20 now. And yeah, over 100,000 point lead, 2 lines back for him. But a lot can happen in DAS. Long bar down. Tetris for Scamper, 568. All right, Tetris for Scamper, 602. JR Shark ordered a retro USB AVS. Where did you order that? Did you just bite the bullet and pay like secondary market prices for it? Because they're super expensive. I wish I'd bought one more or given away one fewer. You paid $450. I mean, it's great. Tetris for Elias, 788, 668 for Scamper. And there's a Tetris Elias. Another Tetris Elias, 848. There's one Elias, 881, 761 Scamper. There's a Tetris Scamper. And we are about 30 lines away from level 29. Tetris Elias. Long bar to fill in for Elias in the middle. Scamper still about 110,000 points back and 4 lines ahead. So he's got, oh, there we go. There's a nice aggressive Tetris. And now he's going to find some pieces here. I think he's going for the spin, missed it. It's going to cause some extra burning for Scamper. Now Elias not exactly clean here, so... And yeah, so many burns here for Scamper to recover. Elias has recovered, now has a clean open well. And Scamper's going to have to somehow make up a lot of points here, and I just don't see that he's got the runway to do it. Elias with the max out. And the long bar goes in. Tetris for Elias, A50. Scamper is not going to get there. He put up a fight, though. He came back from 2 games down, forced the decider, and then in that decider got all the way to level 29. So a very admirable game and match for Scamper. You did well, but it was going to be Elias. Moving on to the round of 8. So let us go ahead and report this to Tetris. We're going to report it right to Tetris. Alexei Pazanov, I got him on the bat phone here. Oh, wait. Elias versus Nenu was what? 3-0? Was it a sweep? It was a sweep, wasn't it? And so I got to report that. And if it wasn't, we'll fix it later. And then 3-2 Elias. All right, a little bit of a scare there. Monthly Tetris. All right, let's take a look at the brackets. Let's look at the whole thing. Okay, refresh. So there you see over on the right side, bottom little thing, Elias is in the top 8. Look at that. Giant big bracket, the whole tournament in one frame. Good game for these players. I wouldn't be surprised if it feels at times that the random pieces are not random but are trolling. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of not random in the sense that they both get the same sequence, though. So. But I see what you're saying. Well, our next match is going to be Leo versus Shuichi, the 4-20. That's match number 19 on this. I'll set up for it, and if the players are here or show up early, then they can play, but it's going to be about a half hour before that is actually scheduled to take place. I'll keep it live. But I will set up for this. What does this say? This is a top 16. All right, goodbye decider. So we're ready for it. We're ready. I will do some. I'll do some attempts in the meantime. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. So this other match is scheduled to start in about 33 minutes. If they show up early, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'll do some attempts, but I just need a moment to take care of something in the apartment. Be right back. All right, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. There's going to be serious attempts, just to let you know. Very serious. Deadly serious. Oop. I gotta get this thing, man. I'm tired of not having. I'm just tired of it. I gotta get it. I can't retire until I get it. Oh boy. I don't like it. Bring it down. I don't like it. Ugh. Oh, 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 oh. Nope. Okay. Come on. There we go. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Just take it down. Oh, 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 oh. Oop. Oof. Come on. Huh. Ah. Oh no. Ah, crap. There were some crazy saves, right? I know, early shifts. It's tough. I got to keep an eye on Twitch chat. So yeah, if you are, who is it? Yeah, if you're Leo or Shuichi, let me know if you're here. And if you want to start early, we can, but we could definitely, you know, we will certainly respect the original starting time. But if you're hungry to get it started early, we can do that too. Kingsman has a max. Allegedly. He doesn't have a recorded one. And I don't know if you buy the whole lore around it, like somehow he was so inspired by the spirit of Thanksgiving. It was a Thanksgiving miracle. It's community acknowledged. Am I not in the community? I'm not in the community. Am I in it? Fractal's dad has a max? Oh yeah, he's a cheater. Rolling is cheating, guys. You don't know that? Yeah. All right. I feel like I was stacking maybe a little too conservatively, but also smart in the first game. But this game, I'm just like Wild Westing it. You're setting up now. All right, no problem, Leo. Again, we're happy to respect the original starting time for both y'all. So if you want to start early, you can. Not a problem. If you don't want to, that's good too. So. Uh-oh. Merp. 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 Oh. All right. Gimme. Give it. Give it. Thank you. We'll just take the triple, man. Ooh. Oh, I should have set up a Vitz. What was I thinking? Oh, hey, what's up, Jasmine? I know, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. You son of a bitch. All right. I don't know if Shuichi is also here. Did I miss any of that? Yeah, I saw that. Saw Leo's setting up. That's good. You're live. Okay. I don't know if Shuichi's here though. He is going live. All right. Do you want to play now? I'm assuming since you're saying you're live. All right. We'll do one Vandy challenge just for while they're warming up. Okay. One Vandy challenge. Ready? One. You're live? Don't worry. I'll mess it up quickly. All right. One Vandy challenge. So warm up. Oh, overshift. It's all right. We're just gonna make it. We're gonna make it work. Oh. Ah, all right. All right. Let's go. Let's watch somebody good. All right, I will be right back. I just got to do something in the apartment. We'll get these players going, and then we can get on with our lives, okay? Yeah, high maintenance apartment. It's, you know, as you get older, your apartment gets needs more frequent maintenance, let us say. All right, let's line our players up. I just want to have that t-shirt be the, like, that's the, I just want that to be it, but no, we're going to have Shuichi. All right, there's one lined up, and then we'll get Leo. You want to flip? Should we flip Leo around? What do you think? We'll flip. We'll flip. So instead of Adidas, it's Sadida. Is that what it is? Seeing a reverse shirt in person confused the crap out of me for like 30 seconds. Yeah, at least he can see his pieces. It's important. Look at this grip. Look at this Leo grip. Leo, keep going here. Look at this grip. Why does that grip look so cursed? What is that grip? Does that not look right? That doesn't. He's like reaching over the top of it. Oh my goodness. Leo, why is your grip so cursed? What controller is that, by the way, too? What is that controller? What is happening? Oh man. Leo. All right, players, you can continue your warm-up. I am going to go ahead and put the pieces in the chat, but certainly feel free to continue the warm-up. Pieces are there, though. Yeah, I'm going to try... What is the... Is that a wireless controller? I think it's a... Is that a wireless controller? What is that controller? Oh, no, it's the Hyperkin. So that's the Hyperkin. And he's kind of like reaching. What's wrong with the grip? I don't know. There's something weird. Here, put that grip back on. Here, grip it again. There's something, I don't know. It's a Retron controller. It looks like the Hyperkin with those corners. Here, put your grip on again. I just want to see your grip. I don't know. It's like over the corners. Like it looks like, I don't know. It's like going like over the corners, kind of like this. Like instead of like normal people hold it like that, I do the Harry Hong thing like this. Like so I think the normal grip is like this. I do this, but he seems to be doing like this. Like over the top. Like how do you even have any stability? That's so weird. Anyway, all right, it's fine. I don't want to, he knows what he's doing way more than I do. That's for sure. All right, players, the pieces are here. So if you do want to get started, We'll find someone to pin the seeds. We got 1 million. Oh, whoops. You have it angled a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not used to that. I'm trying it right now. Oh my God, guys, I just maxed out with the Leo grip. Ooh, I think I got bitten by a bug. Okay, well, here we are. Am I muted? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, on the left side of your screen, seed number 4 from Bulgaria, it is Leo. He qualified in with a 1.15 million points. That was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. His overall PB 1.28 million. He was ranked number 8 in the most recent Premier poll, a ranking of competitive DAS players. You can find the full rankings for both DAS and open competition over at premierpoll.com. Premier has an E at the end. So premierepoll.com. You can bring up the link over at by using the PP command in chat. Exclamation point PP. Leo's 1.28 million is ranked in the top 25 of DAS scores. It's from Bulgaria. Oh, that left side for Shuichi. That is a lean in misdrop. That is a misdrop where you lean in. And that exactly is what Shuichi's doing right now. Should be able to access that left side. Yeah, squares will get over. And Shuichi dealing with this. And now this is a lean back recovery. Misdrop, lean in, recover, lean back. 278 Leo, 240, 224 for Shuichi. Leo is a 3-time runner-up in DAS Masters. He was in second place in back-to-back months, September and October. Was also runner-up in August of 2025. So, yeah, September, October 2024, August of 25. All 3 times, Pixel Andy was the winner. So, Leo looking to get back. And it looks like he and Pixelandia are on opposite sides of the bracket, so who knows what could happen. Leo was the winner of the CT DAS Real Tournament 2. That was Scamper's tournaments that he organized back in the day. That was in 2023. Took that one in a 3-0 sweep against Peak. We've also seen Leo at the Austria Regional in 2026. Played in our Mega Dasters event. And he also played in CTWC's World DAS Championship in 23 and 25 in Germany. And he represented Bulgaria at the Energy Drink Tetris Championships. If they want me to mention their name, they can sponsor. How about that? $467 for Leo. 400 for Shuichi. On the right side, seed number 20, Shuichi from Germany. It's got a PB, last I checked, at 1.19 million. Shuichi defeated F1 champ in round 1, 3-1. Then defeated Rorschach in round 2, 3-2. Is now here in the top 16. Shuichi, not a ton of matches in the match database. About 50 total going back to May of 2021. But not a lot of CTM stuff. Played, one time in the community tournament back in 2023. Those lower tier DAS tournaments we were running back in 2024, a futures circuit here and there. And played in Mega Dasters. 637 for Leo on 19, 545 for Shuichi. The match database has some wrong information, actually. Is Onpu here? 669 for Leo, 574 for Shuichi. All right, Shuichi here trying to find a bar and gets the bar over 640. So for the moment, will survive. And is bringing it down. Leo, meanwhile, keeps scoring 811 on 23. 654 for Shuichi. Now, this is a best of 5. This is a DAS match. So that means level 29 will kill their game. So players, that kicks in, of course, 230 lines. Right now, Leo, about 183,000 points ahead. And now more. Shuichi still cleaning. All right, Shuichi's open now for a Tetris. Gets it. 727, but now back like 240,000 points almost. Shuichi uncovers that right side. Long bar in. Still about a 200 and something thousand point lead, 210. The Shuichi's just going to have to go, 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 and then hope something happens. Because even if Leo topped out right now, Shuichi's going to be hard-pressed to overcome the deficit. And Leo is not topping out. He gets another Tetris, A82. Oh, Leo gonna miss that dirty Tetris. Doesn't matter. He's got an A90. And Shuichi one burn away. He's gonna do what he can just to maybe try to practice getting some extra points here. And yeah, it's just not gonna be anywhere near enough. And Leo is good in game number 1. 3-2-1 Tetris. PB is old. All right. It's 1.249. Let's see. Let me go look at the DAS leaderboard. Let's see. DAS NES Tetris leaderboard. Shuichi. It says 1.19. All right. All right, new pieces, players. Ah, 1.24. Yeah, so the problem with our score database, at least the bot, is it doesn't say whether it's DAS or rolling, and I really do think we need to bring together a bot consortium and probably reconfigure what PBs we're capturing. Back in the old days, 18 start and 19 start was it was kind of a fundamental kind of thing that people were capturing. People aren't really capturing that anymore too. I mean, they are, but it's not like a big deal. Now it's about playstyle PBs, and we don't have any way to capture that in the bot. And then PAL PBs, forget it. Like, no. Of course, PAL is wonderful, and everything about Europe is fantastic. All right, 796, B83. Both players are on seed. Game number 2, 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, well, let it be known, everyone, that Shuichi has a 1.24 million. Lest anyone think that it's 1.19. I am here to say my name is Vandy, and I'm here to say that Shuichi updated his PB yesterday. All right. Look, I'm a rapper. I did it in in the hip hop form. Freestyled, guys. Anyway, game number 2. So yeah, there was a time in rap when it was just all about like saying, your name and then stating what you were here to say, My name is Kingsman, and I'm here to say, I eat burgers and burritos all goddamn day. Like that. That is like what Kingsman would have said. $34,000 Leo, $53,000 for Shuichi. All right, well, Shuichi, if you continue on in this tournament, we will update it. All right, remember, players, if you do experience tech issues like with your capture or your computer or your camera, just keep playing, pay it no mind until I tell you to. Chen says, Vandy, stop. All right, I'll stop. Only because it's your birthday. 66,000 for Leo. So a little bit of a suffer start for Leo. 106 for Shuichi. 138 Leo, 159 Shuichi. Leo gets the Tetris 161, so Leo's brought it back a little bit. We are essentially tied. Tetris Leo 188. 164 Shuichi. $236 for Leo. Gets a Tetris 259. $258 for Shuichi. These two have played each other in a DAS match exactly one time before. That was in DAS Champions League back in February of 2025. And Leo took that one 4-1. Must have been a best of 7. I always feel a little bit weird when I mention like the results, especially in those cases where, you know, someone is like, you know, oh, like, I don't know, whoever. Kingsman has played Tristop 10 times and Tristop has won every single time. And it's like, oh, you're just reminding the player, like, while they're assuming they're listening, like, while they're playing, oh, by the way, you're a massive failure against this player. This one, only, of course, one match, doesn't prove anything. But sometimes that comes up and I'm like, oh, man, kind of wish I hadn't mentioned that. $425 for Leo, $444 for Shuichi. Tetris for Leo, 471, 490 for Shuichi. Dumping some squares in the middle of the board. And there's a Tetris Shuichi, just in time for 19. All right, Chen is saying hello to Kingsman. Oh, that's nice. Chen, are you treating Kingsman as a friend now? I hope so. $568 for Shuichi, $528 for Leo. So Leo's starting to get a little vertical here. That left side gets the S over. $541 Leo. $635 for Leo, $672 for Shuichi. All right, well, Chen, I guess somebody Either Chen or Kingsman has the other person blocked. My God, I didn't realize there's a full-on war between Chen and Kingsman. But really, Chen, I think you're the one that started it. $709 for Leo, $765 for Shuichi. There's a Tetris Shuichi, $799. Another one, $832. So right now the lines one apart. Shuichi ahead by about 80,000 points. Yeah, Kingsman says, why is Chen saying hello to me when they block me? I don't know. He wants to get it through me, I guess. Chen, unblock Kingsman, for God's sake. Kingsman, be nice. I mean, you don't have to be that nice, right? Because you're famous. Chen is not. So there's different standards for us famous people. 921 for Shuichi, 6 lines away from 29. There is a Tetris for Leo. It is super close. Tetris for Leo, 955. So both players have one Tetris available. Shuichi does not get it as a Tetris. That's a 969, and Leo will get the Tetris. 994. And Leo is going to take game number 2. So right till the very end. Yeah, Leo's I don't know, your camera is blinking out every once in a while. It's like I remember seeing Kingsman at CTWC and he was just kind of nodding off every once in a while, like just like a little is what your camera was doing. Probably just from the, his blood sugar was too low. All right, players, here's your pieces. The red, no, I'm sorry. The, if you say Shuichi fast enough, it sounds like sweet cheese. I don't think people say this to people anymore, but like, there was sometimes like in America anyway, someone would call someone sweet cheeks. And every time I say Shuichi, I think I'm saying sweet cheeks. Like, go get me some coffee, sweet cheeks. All right. 5E618D 516. What is it? 5E618D. Looks like both players are ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Leo's up 2 games to none. It is not PC, but I said it in quotes. All right. I didn't. The use mentioned distinction, guys, right? I mentioned it. I didn't use it. This is like back in the Mad Men days, right? When you had a secretary, it was okay. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't fine back then, but it was considered fine. Thank goodness we live in a more enlightened age where everyone respects everyone. Right? I mean, respect is the hallmark of our age, so thank goodness. Tetris for Shuichi. $30,000 for him, $48,000 for Leo. At least I'm honest about double standards. Ego Chip, are you like... Oh no, that right side for Shuichi. That is it. It is over. Leo gonna take this one 3-0, and it's moments like this where I'm like, maybe we should do best of 7. But that is gonna be a sweep for Leo. Yikersons. So Leo, you are good. You will be moving on. Shuichi, it was a pleasure. Thank goodness I don't have to update your graphic now. So that's good. No, it's not good. I'm just kidding, of course. GG's you, Shuichi. It's good to have you. And I hope to see you again. I really hope we do. Travis says, GG next time, sweet cheeks. Oh, no. Oh, PB attempts? Oh, God. All right, when's our next stream? I can do a few. Junior really wants to see me, I guess. You really want to? Our next thing is at 5. I'm not going to go the whole way, but I'll do... I can do another 20 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and show you all the bracket. Do that responsibility. You know? So yeah, Leo is into the top 8. Elias is in to the top 8. Now, in 2 hours and 40 minutes, we're going to have 2 more matches. It's going to be Andy versus username Gold. What about Smash Cards since there is a major event coming up? No, I can't do it. But I can do another like 10, 12 minutes. Unfortunately, I need this time in between. I have so much stuff coming up that I really shouldn't even do PB attempts, but it is Tetris related. But when is the turn? Oh, meme. When is that? That's at Toronto, right? I mean, guys, it's going to be worth tuning into the... Is that going to be actually streamed? The Smash Cards World Championship in Toronto? That's going to be streamed, right? Okay, yeah, please stream it. What is Smash Cards? Junior, Smash Cards is like the greatest game. It's kind of like the Extreme Sports with the Berenstain Bears of 2026. But yeah, you should definitely stream it, meme. You have to get a matcherino going. Maybe you already do. Get a matcherino going. Smash card it out. Yeah. So I'll do a little bit. I'll do a couple of PB temps only because like I seem to be stacking okay. But I do need time between now and the next streams to do something. Anyway, it's going to be username Gold, Storm versus Meme. Those are going to start in about 2 hours, 40 minutes. So, but yeah, I'll stream a little bit, but I don't have a lot of time. And if I stink, if I'm really bad, then I won't even continue. Like if I'm just topping out 40,000 points, like 5 games in a row. See, this is bad. Bad. Peanut butter attempts. You like your peanut butter with soft white bread and the crust cut. I'm assuming you like smooth peanut butter rather than chunky peanut butter, Kingsman. You just want it like, the easiest possible way to shovel it down your throat with no speed bumps or no impediments at all. Just smooth, industrialized, smooth, get right down there peanut butter. You can eat chunky. Oh, you can eat it. Okay. Kingsley says, I can eat chunky, but prefer smooth. But he can eat it, guys. He can. Oh, just in case you're wondering. Yeah, see, now I'm playing badly. We'll try to. I gotta lock in. Just remember when there was like a portion of the internet that thought it was like a huge, like, moral problem that people were allergic to peanuts. Like, all these kids nowadays, they got these peanut allergies. Weak kids. Like, what do you want them to do? Just eat peanut butter so that you think that they're strong? Like, I don't know what they wanted of people. What did they want you to do? Like, all right, let's say you have a peanut allergy. What are you supposed to do? Oh, well, some online tough guy thinks I'm a weakling because I have a peanut allergy. So I better start eating peanut butter and just go into anaphylactic shock, I guess. Because there's an internet tough guy that doesn't like it. That's the problem with America. All these kids, their participation trophies and their peanut allergies. That's the problem with America nowadays. Oh. Just eat peanut butter, and if your throat starts to close up, too bad. Well, that was sort of their attitude, too. It was like, you know, well, maybe some of these people need to, you know, we need to thin out the herd a little. Like, what? What are you even saying? Guys, eat peanut butter to thin out the herd a little. Like, what are you saying? I hate the internet. Sounds like a Texan? No, that's not true. I don't think there's anything particularly Texan about it. All right, are we on? We're not on random, right? Are we on random? No, Travis, we're on the canonical playlist, right? All right, I'll play until the Vandy song is over. It should be the next song. Yeah, once Tuesday comes around, I should be able to do more streams, hopefully. Got that question in late from your tap 30 minutes ago. May I use the what? What kind of burritos do I eat every day? I don't eat burritos every day. You think I eat burritos every day? I don't. I have been eating what I'm been calling a procrastination sandwich. Every day, it's like a breakfast sandwich. Basically, I have come to realize my true nature. I like chicken sandwiches, and I love chicken sandwiches. But I realize they're not my number one sandwich, and ultimately, they never have been. It's breakfast sandwiches. So I've been making the same breakfast sandwich every day. I need to get more choline, so I'm eating extra eggs. You know what is overrated? Macaroni and cheese, grilled stuff, cheese, is what someone is saying in chat. All right, I'm trying to PB here. I cannot be reading about your sandwiches. No, sir. Hold on. Let me try to PB. Talk amongst yourself about sandwiches. I guess there are chicken breakfast sandwiches. You can go to like Chick-fil-A, I guess. I don't really go there too often, but who calls Coke Coca-Cola? Oh, did someone do that? That is a weird thing. Most people are. Oh, God. Oh, God. Most people are happy to truncate it. All right, what do I do? Oh, no. This is bad. I'm going to start over. Should I start over? Sausage, egg, and cheese 100% better than bacon, egg, and cheese? Yeah, I think so. But my sandwich, I make the sandwich every day. And I feel good on the sandwich. I feel good. I do use a keto bread from Hero. This is the keto seeded, Hero seeded bread from that. That's the brand Hero. And it has, you're gonna be great. So you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. It's got 3 eggs in it. It has 4 slices of bacon, and it's a big thing of ham. It has Chipotle mayonnaise and 2 slices of processed cheese. It's a massive sandwich. It's basically my breakfast and lunch. And sometimes that's all I eat in the day. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Oh, God. Gmart with the 8,900 bits. Gmart, thank you so very much. That redeemed the day. Oh my God, I can live. That's how much my sandwich costs, actually, is 8,900 bits. That is how much the sandwich actually costs. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 1,000 calories, but it's really intended to be like half my food intake for the day, or sometimes my total intake for the day. So somewhere between my total and half. You have that conversion to whatever currency memorized. I mean, their bits are worth 1 US penny a piece. So 100 bits is $1. So I was kidding. My sandwich does not cost $89. It's actually very cheap. Oh, crap. What mayo do I use? Oh, yeah, I use Chipotle mayo, and it's from Chosen Brands. And I put like more mayo on it than you probably think I should. I put like a big Z on each piece of bread. I like, it's, you know, it's like a squeezy mayo. So I put a big Z on each slice. Thoughts on the World Baseball Classic? Yeah, I mean, it's fun. And, you know, and maybe in a different world where travel was easier and, you know, whatever. Like maybe that would be the format of baseball, would just be, you know, national teams. So I don't know. It was definitely fun. I guess that it sort of seemed like, you know, oh, I'm just gonna go pitch one game, and then it's like it was almost like an infinite roster. Like teams had, especially the American teams. Like, oh, I'm gonna pitch one game. Oh, we're gonna go. Then we can go get another one, and like then a player can play one game and then drop, and then they can. Basically, all of MLB is like their minor leagues, and so I don't know the exact rules of the who can be on a roster and how many people you can drop, but it seemed like that was a little sketchy. So USA had like a big advantage in that way. That I could just play one time and basically draft all of MLB as like to fill our roster. So. I think they should have like sort of preset. Maybe they do. I don't really know the rules. They should have some sort of preset. Like, okay, well, you have a 40-man roster and a 26-man roster, or, you know, something like that. And the player, if you get replaced, you can only call from that roster. You know, I don't know, something like that. Rather than be like, oh, well, somebody went out, so we're gonna pick Roman Anthony, just like one of the hottest like second-year players ever. And we could just, you know, somebody went down, so we could just pluck from anywhere. And then, you know, just having each tournament be one game. I understand why they have to do it, because it's right in the middle of spring training. It's before Major League Baseball regular season. And so you can't have like a multi-game championship, but having the championship determined by one game seems like, But on the other hand, it did give a fun, you know, it's like, well, go win the game then. You know, so Venezuela got their moment, but would they have gotten their moment in a 3-game series? Not sure. But it's fun. And then, you know, they didn't have all the because of, you know, they play around the world. They couldn't use like the balls and, you know, the ABS balls and strike system And so we have that. Basically becoming a standard in Major League Baseball. So it was kind of disappointing for there to be like pivotal moments where the balls and strikes were called poorly and it affected possibly the outcome of the game. But I guess we're in a transition phase, so that's fine. What else? I found it hard to follow like when stuff was happening. So I didn't really actually watch any games live. I watched highlights. And then I guess one of the other parts was, I have no thoughts on it. Let's see. Yeah, I thought some of the tie-breaking rules, like as far as it being runs scored, led to some possibilities of collusion, which I want, like that Mexico-Italy game toward the end. The two teams easily could have colluded to keep out the United States. And they could have done it with, a high degree of plausibility. What is my PB? My PB is in the robot. Let's see. PB. There it is. All right, this will be my last game no matter what. So I'm going to really try to lock in. I'm not even going to talk about World Baseball Classic. I liked it. It's fine. I thought it was a fun thing. And, when Italy got excited, maybe they'll get interested in baseball. I just said I was not going to talk about it. There was talk. I did see something about Manfred, who's the baseball commissioner, saying, we got to find a way to do it mid-season. And I'm like, wait, what? Mid-season? How do you do that? Tetris, get the Oh, why did I do that? This is my last game, guys. I can't be messing around. Oh, no. This is not my last game. One more. Go back to 154 games every 3 years. I think they should just cut this. I think the season is too long. I think they should go back to 144 games, actually. I wouldn't actually mind if they significantly shortened the season and then had a significantly expanded end of the season tournament. Like, I just mean in general, if for baseball. Like, playoff baseball is super exciting. So I would try to redistribute the balance of baseball to have more playoffs. Just remove baseball altogether. Well, some people like it, and you don't have to watch it. But like, I don't know, shorten the season to, I don't know, 120 games. And have like a 3 months playoffs. I don't know, whatever. And if you're, home for a couple of months at the end of the season, you're too bad. sometimes I like to imagine how baseball would be different if it were played on the football schedule. Like, what if there were only, 17, 18 games a year, and it was just once a week, and you just put out the same starting pitcher every time, and you would just go for complete broke every single time? Like, every game was critically important. I think that would be a super fun way to enjoy a baseball season. But obviously it's not practical. But sometimes I think like, oh man, you just need one ace pitcher, like your quarterback. NFL, you don't need a rotation of like 5 quarterbacks. But imagine you got to send out like Paul Skeens or Scooble or Crochet out like every game. That would be sick. But there would be far fewer baseball players. that would be the problem. So that, of course, that will never happen, but it's fun to think about. All right, this is actually my last game. I'm not gonna talk, but this is no matter what, no joke. This is the actual last game, so I better get the 600K into 19, and we'll just tap in a PB. Oh, I passed on a Tetris for no reason because I was talking. Do. Buck Buckeye. There's like 4 people here who know what that is. It's like you have to care about baseball and Star Trek. And not only just canonical Star Trek, but I mean, I guess it is canonical, but not like the original series. You have to like, oh, yes. Some weird extra series. All right, this is actually my last game. I'm not going to say a word. No words will be spoken starting now. But it would be cool if they could have... Oh, wait. Shh. It would be cool if they could have more international teams. Like, if we get... I feel like, from what I understand, Supersonic Flight is about to come back in the next few years. So if that's the case, then we really could have more international teams. No. Oh, come on, bro. All right. That's going to do it for me right now. I'll see you guys in about 2 hours for Andy versus Username Gold, and then Storm at 957 versus me. Thank you to those of you who supported the stream today. Trey Bits with the sub. Bits from Gmart. 8,900 bits is insane. Raid from Siler. I missed that earlier. Thank you, Siler. Appreciate that. And again, thank you, Gmart. Very, very generous. Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you so much. Prize pool up to 279.65. Thank you to Junior and McMonkey for giving the prize pool a tiny bit of attention. Appreciate that. Patron Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Canaan, Tacky, Madelsberger, N Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Junior, Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Jav, and T, Jason, Sunny, and Mila, and everybody else. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in 2 hours. YouTube, take care. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll go find a nice place for you